what's going on? It's Andy Gamer here, and today I'm going to be doing another tutorial video. I have had a bunch of problems with this tutorial, and it's just been a really big mess with me and just trying to figure out how to get a proper thumbnail. Thumbnails are something that every YouTuber wants to be perfect, so that way it gets all of the people that haven't watched the video into the video. So I thought I would just go ahead and show you, because recently I learned how to actually do it, and it was actually pretty simple. I just wasn't doing a certain thing. Now, first of all, you need to find the right website. The website I use, which is the website I'll put down in the description below, I have it in my favorites. It is actually pixlr.com. Now, it won't take you to the screen right away. What it's going to probably take you to is, leave this page. It'll probably take you to this screen right here. Whenever you look up pixlr.com, it'll take you to here. And then, there's two different things you can get. I installed the desktop, but I do not recommend it. It really doesn't do anything. So I just used the online version. And I had an account, but I'm not logged in on this browser, just so that way, you know, I can see from your guys' perspective. But Pixlr Express is just for editing, and this is for making photos. So you're going to just scroll down, hit Launch Web App. It's going to open up. And then, of course, you would create a new image. And then you can title it whatever you want. I'm going to do Sims 3, episode 1, because I just made this. And you got to make sure, I think it was this, and you got to change this to 720. Just switch the preset to 1024 by 768 and change the 768 to 720. And then you got to make sure that you check mark transparent. If you don't, then it could be all messed up with the sketcher. Okay, now as you can see, this makes it a sketcher board, and so this is what it starts out with. So first of all, I like my Sims 3 backgrounds white. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and look up just white, just plain old white. And I already have an image on here, so I'm not going to use it. And here is 1280. Okay, so it's 1280 by 720. Okay, sorry about that. So what you're going to do is go back, just hit exit, and then go down here to pixel editor, create a new image. This is 720, and I forget what the other one was. Let's see here, 120, 1280, and then, like I said, make sure it's transparent, and then name it your thumbnail, so that way it's easier to find, like the episode or whatever you're making. And then of course you could just make a default one, and you can always just load that picture into this, just so that way you can just add the episode and stuff. So don't change the preset either, leave the preset alone. And then, okay, so we're going to go ahead, right here's the perfect size. So just right click it. I'm using Microsoft Edge, Internet Explorer Edge, whatever you call it, and hit save picture as. And then it'll save to wherever you save it. So I'm going to save it to Max's default. Yes, because it won't pop up that for you, but it did for me because I already downloaded it. And then you're going to hit File up here in the top left, hit Open Image, and then scroll down. Well, I'm not in the right one, but go to the memory drive that you downloaded it in, hit the picture file or whatever. It won't probably be that for you. Find that file. It'll be white, so it'll be kind of hard to find. Double click it, and then it'll bring it up in this separate tab. Now don't worry, we can fix this really quick. All you have to do is make sure that you're tabbed onto it, like you can move it around and stuff, and you're not tabbed on the back one. And then what you're going to want to do is hit Control, and you're holding this at the same time. Hold Control and hit A. Wait, was it? Control A. And then Control. Wait a minute, what? Control. What the frick? Hold on a sec. Okay, sorry about that. So I found a problem with the new browser in Windows 10. You cannot use Control A on it. So you would have to highlight the entire thing, which I don't recommend because it could like get uneven stuff. So just use like a different browser, like Google Chrome or something. If you don't have it, then you should just download it, because it's probably better for this anyway. And then just go back in, choose this, and make sure you're tabbed on. Control A, and then after you hold Control and hit A, hit Control C, and then it should say copy. Pop up a little message, copy, and then tab in to your old one, to your Sims transparent one, and hit Control V, and so that'll paste the white onto the thing. Now you don't have to necessarily do this, but I trust it because I mean I went out, and you can just close this, and I went out and I found the right angles. Of course you could probably pour a bucket of white, but I just do it this way to make sure it's safer. And then I'm gonna go and find, well actually I already have open image, and it's right here. I know it's in downloads, and you can just find any image you want. This is the one I use, and I just open it up. I found this online. I just looked up The Sims 3. You can just hit Control A, Control C, tab into this one, hit Control V, and then what you're going to do, most people have problems with resizing it and stuff. Go up here to Edit. Don't click anything else after this. Hit Free Transform, and then these blue squares should pop up around it. Now what you're going to do is make it, and you can fix it to the size you want it. You can even turn it sideways if you want. But this is basically a remake of my most recent thumbnail. So I'm just going to turn that like that, and it was up a little bit, down, or to the side, something like that. And then you can hit click off and hit yes. Then you don't need to add anything after this. Just over here you'll see an A. To the left there should be this little tools bar thing. Hit the A, and then wherever you want to put what episode it is or the name of it, just click. I usually put my episode thing up here. Click, and then type in what you would want to type in, like episode 1 or episode 2, and you can resize it with this. I think mine was about that, and then it was up here, and then right here you can choose the different types of text you want. I use, wait, there it was. I've seen it. Where are you at? There it is. This is what I used. I just put it up there. Of course, you can do that to make it even. Hit OK, and then you can add like the title of the episode, the long road, and then you can hit enter ahead, and then make it bigger so it pops out easier on the actual thumbnail. I don't know if that's actually what I named it, but I'm just gonna guess. And then there you go. And then if you want to edit it again, don't click on it with the text thing. If you want to like move it around, take this tool right here with the arrow and the moving, and then you can move it like that and just adjust it. But and then after you do that, hit File, hit Save, and then you can name it whatever you want, so that way it's easier to find, and hit OK. And then you would hit Save, but I'm not going to hit Save because the thumbnail I have now is probably like I worked harder on it. This was just a fast one, and so you can just hit no because you're probably not going to be needing it again if you already have it downloaded. And then there you go. Anyway guys, I do hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and it helped you a lot with thumbnails. I know thumbnails were a big problem for me whenever I was just first starting, like I don't know, a couple months ago. And we've got one more subscriber, guys. We're growing by the minute. We can do this. We can do this. If we all just band together and try and grow and share, and we can just, just try and get our stuff out there. We're a team, guys. This is, I will remember these days if I become big someday. I'll remember the few of you that have participated in my channel. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you did enjoy my new intro, I worked really hard on it. But anyway, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. And I think that's pretty much it. Stay undead.